জয়গুরু
Jaguru.
মহারাজজি প্রণাম।
Mm-hmm.
How and when you got darshan of Sri Sri Thakur Sitaram Das Omkarnath Dev?
Jaguru. On the auspicious day of Makar Sankranti day of 14 January 1976, we, four friends, age group average between 26 to 30 years, left Kolkata for Ganga Sagar Mela on 13 January 1976, and we arrived the same day in the afternoon. In the afternoon, then when we were walking down the Ganges shore, we found a long white-bearded tall sadhu was standing nearby, and suddenly the Mahatma asked us, "Hello boys, have you all come here to have a holy bath in the Ganges and to worship Kapil Muni temple tomorrow?" We said, "Yes, Babaji." Then the Mahatma asked us, "Do you all know the myth of Kapil Muni temple background episodes?" We said, "No, Babaji, not in enough. If you kindly give us some details." Then Mahatma asked us to wait and listen from me in details of the Sagar Raja episode. Then he started on the episode. It is translated from his words in Bengali. He said that Sage Kardam Muni was an adherent devotee of Lord Vishnu. Pleased with his fealty, Lord Vishnu granted his wishes and took birth as his and Devahuti Devi's child as Kapil Muni. Kapil Muni, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, attained an unfathomable knowledge of the Vedas in his early years. His name was immortalized across the world as the founder of Sankhya philosophy in Hinduism. However, Raja Sagar, an indispensable character of the Ganga Sagar legend, inspired the naming of Sagardeep in a quest to gain dominion over all existence. Sagar Raja, the ancestors of Lord Rama, started performing 100th Ashwamedha Yagna on sage Aurov's advice, fearing that he might lose his ascendancy to Raja Sagar. Lord Indra, only one ever to complete 100th Ashwamedha Yagna, hid the sacrificed horse at Kapil Muni's hermitage. Seething with rage, King Sagar sent his 60,000 sons on a mission to find the missing horse. The sons went on a rampage, deciming everything in the path till they reached at Kapil Muni Ashram. After finding the missing horse on the northeast corner, the sons started hurling and abusing at the meditating Kapil Muni, accusing him of theft. Annoyed with the disturbances, the meditating sage Kapil Muni reduced 60,000 sons of King Sagara to ashes with a single firing glance from his forehead's third eye and condemned their souls to underground. However, years later, Angsuman, the descendant of Raja Sagara, came across the horse standing beside the ashes of 60,000 sons of King Sagara. After praising Kapil Muni, Angsuman was able to retrieve the horse and learned the souls of the Sagara Raja can be freed from hell after performing Shraddha. But Raja Angsuman and his son Dilip was unable to bring Ganga down to the earth. And after several years, Raja Bhagirath was able to please the Holy Trinity of Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, Shiva, who consented to the descent of Ganga on earth. However, the holy water of the Ganges liberated the souls of 60,000 sons from damnation. This was the episode said by Mahatma Ji. Afterwards, Mahatma Ji explained everyday's natural changes from dawn to dusk and asked us to move on the Ganges beach. But in the meantime, one of our friends was whispering us, asking us, "Do you know who is this Mahatma?" We said, "Definitely no." Our friend said that he is that Mahatma who made a miracle power to make alive his most close disciple, Padmalochan Mukherjee, from death, as declared by the then doctors of Kolkata Medical College and Hospital, was probably in 1962. All of us were surprised to learn that episode, and we all made pranam to him, the Mahatma, and left the place to move on our way. However, for information of the listeners, especially those who want to know more about this Ganga Sagar episode, with passing years, Ganga was also given the name Bhagirathi. After Raja Bhagirath and the seas got its name Sagara after Sagar Raja. So the island that was formed by the holy confluence of Ganga and Sagara gained significance as Sagardweep. Believing faith in the mythology, millions of pilgrims from across the globe visit Ganga Sagar Mela during the freezing hours of Makar Sankranti on 14 January every year, in search of moksha, having a dip in holy water which will wash all their sorrows and sins. Thank you. Jai Guru. Pranam.
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru.
It's an excellent episode on Sisi Thakur Sitaram Das Sankarnath. Jai Guru Maharaj Ji.
Jai Guru.
How and when you got darshan of Vittal Ramanuj Ji at Mahamilan Math?
Jai Guru. Most probably in the first week of July 2011, I left the put a religious organization branch at Dattapukur, having vocational training centers. And then I was moving on from here to there, and I went to Paramananda Mission at Memari, Bardhaman, and I stayed there for a week. Then from there I had a scheduled work at Kolkata, so I booked one room at College Square Mahabodhi Society, and they confirmed it. So on the scheduled date and time when I reached there about 9 p.m., they said, sorry, we can't provide you any room or dormitory bed because one bank has taken all the rooms for the training process. Yes, sir. Even my repeated appeal, they refused. So I was very nervous at the night, but to stay because I can't go to any hotel. Then from my call list, I called at Mohammed Mat. Someone, Rabin Maharaj, received the call, and I told him my problem. Then he told me, okay, no problem, you come, but you will be allowed to stay here only 2 days because after a few days there is Guru Purnima festival in Navashram, so we have to leave. I said, okay, that's enough for 2 days. Then and there I took a taxi, and when I reached at about 10 p.m., yes, the mountain Mat, I found a big iron gate, but it is closed at that time. I was waiting for some time. Someone came and asked me my name, and he allowed me. When I confirmed my name, and he allowed me to enter inside, then he took me at the Bandara store, where he arranged for my prasad for the night. Then he took me to Sitaram Bhavan dormitory and asked me to get paid for rest and sleep. However, I got a good sleep without any anxiety. Next morning, when I was preparing to go out for having some civil job at Kolkata, someone told me that Maharaj is waiting in the veranda. Maharaj was waiting at the veranda as he is seeking to meet you, his spirit. I said, another Maharaj, I don't know, nobody is known to me. Even Govind Maharaj just got the name over phone. Even I do not know him, but another Maharaj, I don't know him. Let's see what happens. When I approached to veranda, I found one Darshandhari Maharaj was sitting there in the chair. Then I regarded him Dandavat Pranam, and he asked me my name, where I am coming. I told I am coming from Memari, Paramananda Mission, and my name is Kanchan Chakrabarty. He said, oh, it's good. You are one of our family members. You are also Chakrabarty. My name is Ramdal Chakrabarty. My grandfather's name is Chandra Chakrabarty, and so on. Okay, it's fine. Do you like to stay here? How do you like this ashram? I said, it's fine, but I just came last night. I have not go around the campus. Let's see. Then he asked me, do you have biodata? Yes. Then I submitted my biodata. Then he asked me, do you know computer? I said, yes, I know computer. Little bit I know. Then he said, okay, it's good. Because someone, my computer expert, has left because of having a good job in Delhi. So I am helpless for last 2 weeks. So I was also thinking to have one computer operator, but I think Thakur has sent you. I said, who is Thakur? He said, Okannath Dev. Sitaram Das Onkarnath Dev. I was just surprising to hear this name. I said, is this organization of Onkarnath Dev Ji? He said, yes. That Prabhupada Chattopadhyay is Onkarnath Dev, Sitaram Das Onkarnath Dev. Oh my God. Actually, I visited him long years back, I think 35 years back in 1976 on 13th January, when we 4 friends traveled there at the Ganga Mela to have a holy bath in the Ganges and to worship Kapil Muni temple. Then I narrated him how we visited Onkarnath Dev Ji there, and he actually, when we are passing where he was standing there, he asked us, have you come for a holy bath and for worshipping the Kapil Muni temple? We said yes. Then he asked us, do you know the myth of this Kapil Muni Ashram? We said, we know a little bit. But if you can, I think if you can tell us more, we can also listen to you. He said, okay, listen. Then he told all the, these facts of the myths about Sagor Raja and his 60,000 sons, how they revived, got new life, having Ganga on the earth, all these things. Anyway, after that, he narrated us natural phenomenon from right dawn to dusk. Then he said, okay, I have detained you all for some long time. Okay, you go on, move around. Then, in the meantime, within our 4 friends, someone told me that, do you know him? I don't know. You don't know. He said, he is that Mahatma, Onkarnath Dev, who gave life to his most ardent disciple, whom the doctors of Kolkata Medical College Hospital declared dead. His name was Padulachan Mukherjee, and Thakur arrived there and opened the covered chadar and kept one tulsi leaf on his belly, and he just touched his belly for some time and he woke up. So all the doctors and nurses came running to see this miracle event, and it was also published in the media, print news media. Someone said it may be in 1962. That's why he was famous, Sitaram Das Onkarnath Dev. So, after having this, we paid him respect and we regarded him by pranam, and we got blessed, and afterwards we moved on around the Gangasagar sea beach. Then Maharajji told me, so do you like this place? I said, so you want to work as a computer operator? I said, yes. But how much you will pay for? He said, no. What is your age? I said, my age is 65 years. He said, my age is 65 years. You are about 65 years. So at the age of 65 years, how much money you need? I can't pay you more than 500 per month. Plus, as and when you require for buying some personal things, you can take money from me. I said, I was drawing 2,500 plus other parts at my previous organizations. So I was thinking something. Then he said, "Do you not like to accept this offer?" I said, "Sir, no problem. Maharaji, no problem. Because it is miracle that I have been here after 35 years when I visited Thakur at Gangasagar in 1976. So in the name of Thakur, I have no question, no demand for any money from you. Okay, you please advise me what to do." Then he took me to computer room and asked me, "Please clean all the things and whatever spare parts or accessories required, tell me, I'll give you the money to buy it." Okay. On that very day, he gave one trial run, gave one letter for drafting. I did it and he appreciated it. So it was going on. Gradually, it was going on. But I got some CDs having Harinam with different rag and raginis. When I played all the CDs one by one during my work, I was amazing and mesmerized with the melodious lyrics of Harinam, which I did not have any past experience. Then I thought I'll be working here for a few days or weeks, then I'll leave it. But things has just changed. The environment, the Harinam, Sankirtan, out of my computer room, some people are chanting with Harinams, and here I also listen to the audios and working on. Anyway, this way, after doing some work, because Maharaji appointed me as Office Secretary in Karnal Mission, other than this, I was his most confidential secretary. And he has initiated me and changed my name as Kinkar or Kinjananda. He said, "You have nothing." So means you are Akinchan. You have nothing. So your name is Akinchananda. And he appreciated me for my drafting of letters, everything, official job, everything. Everything day by day. Then he praised me, appreciated me to other people, to devotees and ashramites, that he got a good assistant. Anyway, I here mention some remarkable incidents which I cannot forget. Though he was 65, I was 65, but our relation was just father and son. Please find here some remarkable events happened during my staying there. On Mukar Panchami 2013, Maharaji published one book, Sitaram Mahasindhu Tire, first part. And it was about to inaugurate inauguration sale on that very day. But Maharaji knocked my door in the computer room. It was as well as computer room and my bedroom also. Maharaji knocked my door at 6 a.m. in the morning, but I did not respond. And even Maharaji knew that I was working overnight, so I take bed at late night and woke up at late morning. Then he again came at 8 a.m. and knocked my door. Then I responded. But daily routine was there. My door was not bolted from inside. It was just kept open. And he used to come every morning at 6:30, and he used to take all the mails from my table as arranged by me during my work at night, and he did not disturb me any time. Whenever he needs me in the morning, he asks someone if I have been woken up, then he called me for any work. On that very day, he came at 8 a.m. and asked me, Baba Kanchan, please save me my prestige. I said, what happened, Maharaji? You see, the book is going to be sold this morning. But you see, there is a great mistake. One Mahatma's name has been printed of other Mahatma's name. It should be corrected immediately before opening sale. I said, okay, Maharaji, don't be worried. Please arrange some people, buy one scale, one blade, and one Fevicol tube. I am arranging the perfect name I am printing as far as the same font printed on the book. Then I got it, then all the men, cooperated me. I think that time Gurubai Ratan Pal and Minal Saha was present there, and others also, so far I remember. And they all worked together, and within 1 hour they corrected the name by pasting the perfect name, the cutting paper below the Mahatma's name, correct name, and within an hour they complete 100 copies, at least for the first lot selling. So Maharaji got relief very much. He appreciated me. Afterwards, on Guru Purnima day or 2014, Kolkata Doordarshan covered our inauguration publication of Udbeger Avasan, Bengali translation of Be Tension Free, written by Maharaji. And it was telecasted all over India. But I had a chance to have this telecasting episode at night on their slot of camera cholche, someone's room nearby, and found at night 10 p.m. that some people standing with their books for opening, for inauguration of publication and sale, so and so. Then I came to my room at about 10:30. I was thinking to pass over this good news to Maharaji, but he has taken bed already by 10:30. So I was working on the computer at about to close it. So I found suddenly Maharaji appeared at my doorstep at about 12. I was surprised. I don't know, he never comes at that time. Anyway, I told Maharaji, I got good news for you. I was thinking just knock your dead, but you have already taken your bed. So this is the news. He said, okay, fine, good news. So then for some reasons, I left the organization in 2015, I think. And I was engaged with other organizations. But in 2016, I think, during 125th birth anniversary of Thakur Sitaram Karnar Dev Ji, Maharaji called me back immediately because it will be a grand festival. So come and join because I need you, many things I'm not finding. any documents so and so, please come and see the comforter room. Then immediately I came and joined. He gladly welcomed me and other people also there. It was a very good day for me. It was, I think, December 2015 I have arrived there. And another remarkable event is 8th November 2016 at Paramount Nursing Home, where Maharaji was admitted for his illness. And he was scheduled to visit Pune because Sasang Atle had published the Marathi edition of Be Tension Free, and Maharaji was scheduled to go there to opening this inauguration of this publication and sales at the venue of Pune. Everything arranged, they printed and posted placards and festoons, so and so. But when they got the bad news that Maharaji won't be able to go there, he is admitted at the Paramount Nursing Home, so they were shocked. Anyway, they arranged and asked us to make it the program at the Paramount Nursing Home. And the program was made there at the Paramount Nursing Home, where Maharaji was admitted in his room. And we were present with the two trustees and other dignitaries. And I was asked there to come with the book, the Marathi edition of Be Tension Free. And Sasang Atle sent a letter for this introductory cell. Then Maharaji asked me to read out before the camera, but I was imagining that there was present at least two trustees and one of his most personal assistant who used to do all the programs anchoring of Maharaji, but he overlapped all people there and asked me to read out there before the camera. Before reading out the message written by Sasang Atle, Maharaji introduced to the audience at Pune and in the nursing home room that Kinkar of Kinchanandaji Maharaj is our office secretary in Karan Mission of Mahamilanath, and he is looking after all the communications from our all branches all over India, and also some communication from our devotees in abroad. He is doing excellent job. So, and he is now reading out the message to the audience. Then I started to read out the message, and it was all within few minutes ended, all the things. And I think it was telecasted through either Google Meet or other means, I do not know clearly. So it was very much, Maharaji highlighted me before the audience at Pune and in presence of our dignitaries. I won't forget that very evening on 8th November 2016. Another event, episode 2017, when our most ardent disciple of Thakur Omkarnath Dev Ji, Kinkar Amarandaji, Dr. Hrishikesh Guha, left his body for heavenly abode. Then our Mahamilan Vidyapith was taken over by the Trust Board, And after having this process, Maharaji appointed me as the secretary of the school committee in spite of my objection. And afterwards he told me, he asked me, assigned me one dressing job inside the campus which was very distorted around, and he went out for some days. When he turned back and found the campus was arranged beautifully, then he appreciated me too much to everyone, and he told me, okay, you have done a good job. So after having this job for renovation of the Narayan Granthagara, he gave me this assigned job for expansion of Narayan Granthagara at the back side. We made a conference room, cum reading room, and I got all the available books from the Mohammedan Vidyapith, which was not actually carrying well. So I got all the available books and arranged in the Narayan Granthagara. So appreciated me by Maharaji, and he mentioned my name specially in the 2016-2017 annual report of APGS. Maharaji wrote regarding Narayan Granthagara. The library is running by the expert team of Ankarnath Mission headed by Sri Kanchan Chatterjee, Office Secretary Ankarnath Mission, and also he appreciated the work of the librarian of the then librarian Sri Kartik Pal. So this way he has highlighted me wherever he got any chance. Another episode is Devjan magazine. The compilation of Devjan magazine was published on 5th April 2017 on the occasion of 73rd birth anniversary of Maharaji, King Kalbhitran Maharaji. And in this compilation, Maharaji also gave me with the photo gallery. Maharaji also got and arranged some group photo with him, and it was printed in the photo gallery of the Devjan compilation journal. Next is on the occasion of 125th birth anniversary of Thakur Sitaram Ankarnath Devji. The event was at Chandan Nagar Gangasram. So it was lighted 125 Pratibam and 108 lighted Pratibam, and it was performed Gangarati in the evening on the shore of Ganges. So beautiful, I can't express here. So on this occasion, whatever happened there, Maharaji asked me to write a write-up to be published on our Patherala Patrika, and it was published on Patherala Patrika issue of month of Jeshto 1423. So this way and many ways Maharaji has appreciated me in my every performances or behavior, I do not know, but he tried in every aspect. He tried to highlight me and gave priority whatever work, and even he offered me taking sannyas with saffron clothes, but I objected for some reasons, personal reasons. So as a qualified disciple, he trusted me every time and gave me assigned job which I fulfilled with my all efforts. And his relationship was like father and sons. Never he abused me with any bad ways or nothing. So I regard him from my heart. Our long time relationship job, at least for 6 to 7 years at a time. At a stage, I got no leave, nothing, only working and working day and night, day and night. So thank you, listeners. My regard to all the ardent devotees of Thakur and Maharaji who also appreciated me and my work. Thank you, Jai Guru.